Tired. I don't have the energy to make a video. I had a long day at work. See, now's the point in time where you tell me to suck it up, be a man, and talk about princesses. Alright, so I actually am really tired and I have a headache and I'm like all scruffy, so please pardon my appearance. Did I just say appearance? My appearance. I just did it again. My appearance, because I just got through reading to my next goal for these videos, which is page 200, and I really want to talk about while everything's fresh in my mind. I wept and Maxon didn't rush me. When the tears finally started to slow, I spoke. Maxon, I hope you find somebody you can't live without. I really do, and I hope you never have to know what it's like to have to try and live without them. So first off, if you watched my first part of this sort of month-long discussion about the selection by Kiera Cass, you will have seen that I was kind of hesitant at the end of 100 pages. Like, I still wasn't completely in it. I really liked the book. I thought it started out great, but I was still hesitant. But let me tell you that the next 100 pages, which is kind of sort of where I am at now, has completely erased my hesitance, and I am completely sunk into this book. I actually have read like 300 pages. I've read like 270 pages now, and I will probably finish this book tonight, so we'll see. So of course I say that, and you already know that I really love this book so far. I am loving it a lot more than I expected. I know that certain people in the club, the Princess Gummy Bear, does not like this book. I don't see why. She must be a crazy person. Not really, of course not. But I've just fallen in love with it. Now, the characters and everything, I said they had the potential of being really deep and really complicated in the first part. That is still kind of there for this next 100 pages. They aren't as in-depth as they could be, and they're kind of borderline shallow in certain ways, but they are also deep in other ways, kinda sorta. So a lot more could be done with the characters, but with the length of this book and with the amount of detail already in it, I think that this actually works, and I don't think it's a big bad thing for this book to not have incredibly deep characters. But I mean, other than the characters seeming a tiny bit on the shallow side, they were really well done. I really liked where the characters went in this next 100 pages, and I was really more attracted to them. Like, I liked them a lot more in the second part than I did in the first part. So the storyline is still moving along really quickly. A lot of interesting and exciting things happen in this part of the book. It's not all mushy romance stuff, people trying to impress the prince, because the main character is definitely not all about that. If you've read this far in the book, you know. Also, something that I thought could have been done better was the other girls. I really know absolutely nothing about the other girls besides little details and little scenes that kinda sorta give each and every one of them a little bit of a personality. They're just sorta blank faces to me at the moment. Their details really don't stand out to me. They're just not important at all, besides like one or two that the main character has actual encounters with of sort of meaning. But I mean, again, in this short of a book, with how it's written and how detailed it is and how the characters already are, it'd be really hard for the writer to put all this detail in all the side characters and still have it short and interesting as it is. So it's not really that big of a problem. It's just a little thing that in a perfect world I would have liked to see. So this section of the book for me was better than the first, and I give it 5 out of 5. And if it keeps going like this, it will be one of my favorite books I've read. So I've decided what I'm going to do as far as my big end wrap-up video. I'm going to be doing kind of a spoilery review on this channel, kind of a discussion for people who've actually read the book. And then on my main channel, I'm going to be doing kind of the normal review without spoilers, just general ideas and opinions of certain things without going into detail. Alright, so thank you for watching. Overall, I'm really loving this book so far, 5 out of 5, and it looks like it's going to just get better from there. And I hope you check out my main channel, Living in the Ashes, and the other people who make videos on here. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you for my next video. And I said "and" a lot. Alright, so now I'm going to go into actual details about certain things, so you might want to stop if you haven't watched this far. I really like how the main character, she's, you know, friends, whatever, with Maxon, but at the same time, you kind of see that she really likes him more than that, even though she doesn't know it yet. Like, if you look real close and you pick them out just by luck, I guess, whatever, you could tell that she's really starting to like him, and more than just like a friend.